Yes.
Yeah, how was it?
It's
Jakarta?
fun for us.
Fun,
All the great friends and fans from Indonesia smiling, and so young and energetic. It's great.
You have many fans here.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm a fan also.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm kind of nervous here.
Oh, no.
My hands are cold.
No, it's...
Yeah. Okay, can you tell us about Fourplay's latest album? And how does Chaklu, how does he have an effect for the overall sound?
Yes, Let's Touch the Sky is our latest CD, and Chuck Loeb has come and just brought very fresh energy to the sound, and you know, we've always worked with great guitarists, Lee Ritenour and Larry Carlton, and now Chuck has just stepped into that guitar position in the band with just very seamless, great writer, great guitarist, and a great guy.
Yes. I've heard him play, and
he's fantastic.
Fantastic. So okay, to this day, you're still one of the most sought after musicians, session musicians. How do you start? When did you start doing sessions, and when? How did it take off from until now?
Well, I moved up to LA and started really solidly recording on a daily basis from about 1980. So way before you were born.
Yeah.
But from then I was just called to go in and record many different records, and probably from then on it just almost worked every day, you know. And so just one thing leads to another, you know, and then you look up and you become friends with lots of the people that you respect.
Yeah, you played with so many musicians from so many genres.
Right.
You played with Joe Satriani, you played with Eric Clapton, like.
Yes.
How do you, for instance, if you one day you played with a rock musician and the day you play with jazz or pop, how do you switch forth and back to that?
It's not really a switch for me. It's all good music, and so just step out of one situation into the next, and it's all really good music. So you know, I don't see it as being any different.
Oh, yeah. And also it becomes natural with you.
Yes, very natural.
Good music, as you said.
Good music, you know.
Good. Okay. During your busy schedule, do you still practice on your instrument? And if you do, what do you practice?
You know, I do, especially if there's a passage or something that's a little more difficult. Chuck Loeb wrote a song called Third Degree, and the ending of it is very difficult to play. You know, it's like this chop busting ending. Yeah. So whenever I get a chance, I'm trying to practice that.
Yeah. But any kind of some practice, like on scales or what?
Yeah, still, and I mean, I love just for warm up scales and arpeggios of certain, you know, major and minor and different keys. Yeah.
I know. Can you give us and our readers some advice on how to develop our unique sound on our instruments?
Yeah, to develop a unique sound, I mean, it's definitely the more you play and the more you create your own style, it just automatically happens, you know. I mean, a lot of times people will notice that. For me, I know, for instance, people started noticing, oh, I can recognize that you played on this record. I'm not really sure how they know.
Yeah.
But you know, the only thing I can think of is that, you know, when you play, just really try to be as solid and unique as possible.
I said, some say it's in your heart, in your fingers.
Absolutely, you know, and every person's heart sounds a little bit different, you know.
Yeah.
But for those people that have really put in a lot of time and are serious about playing, you know, the individual voice usually comes out.
Okay. You've been scat singing. I know this was asked previously, but how do you develop it?
Listen to George Benson, who's one of the best guitarists and scat artists, you know. But it's another thing, you know. The more time you spend doing something, the better you get at it. And I love singing along with the instrument.
Did you practice your vocals?
You know, only just to do it, you know, in the clubs, but or in the, you know, concert situations. But whenever I have a chance to sing along with the instrument, I just do.
Yeah, that's why you develop by just playing, singing, hearing what you're playing. I guess.
Yeah.
Or is it playing what you're hearing?
Well, it's kind of like all happens at once.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know which comes first, but you hear something and play it, but then you play something and you hear it as well.
You just let it flow.
Yeah, just let it flow.
Yeah. Okay.
I try not to block or think about it too much. Just let whatever happens happen.
Okay. Okay. Now, can you tell us how did your endorsement with Yamaha start?
It started in Japan with Hagi, who used to be the artist rep in Japan, and he handed me a BB 1000 beautiful bass, and I just fell in love with it. And that was in 1981. So we've been playing together for 30 years.
30 years, yeah.
Wow.
A long way to go.
It's a long time, and I love the instruments.
And so now you just keep on refining the instruments, right?
Yes, we keep just trying to make it a little better, and we, go through pickup selection and spacing and string, length, and until something that really can make a lot of music on.
How about the wood constructions?
Yeah, absolutely. There's lots of great wood, and sometimes they've let me go in the back and pick out a real nice wood to have a bass made.
Okay. Can you tell us more about your signature? Detail a little bit.
Yes, the signature bass. I wanted an instrument that I could take on the road and play live, and then I could go right in the studio and record. So that's what it has, and there's a built-in parametric EQ in there. So once we switch that on, you can kind of dial in the EQ, and there's a setting that I like usually that I use most of the time. And so again, we wanted one bass that I could play in all situations.
Yeah, just like yourself.
Yeah,
musician who play in all situations.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, that's pretty much all I'm gonna ask.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much. Me too. Thank you.
Can I have
okay.
now?
All right.